knitting project and you are ready to get these stitches off of your knitting needles, then what you'll need to do is bind off your stitches. So I'm going to show you how to bind off. And the first thing you're going to do is knit these first 2 stitches. So I'm knitting 1 stitch, knitting that 2nd stitch, so that now I have 2 stitches on my right hand needle. I'm going to use my left hand needle to pick up that first stitch that I knitted, and I'm going to pull it up, over, and off, keeping this stitch on my right hand needle. So I'm pulling it over and off the needle, and now I'm releasing that one, and that stitch is bound off. I'm going to knit the next stitch so that I will again have 2 stitches on my right needle. I'm going to pick up that farthest one, lift it up, over, and off, letting it go completely, and now I have 2 stitches bound off. I'm going to do that again and knit the next stitch so that I have 2 stitches on my right hand needle, picking up that furthest one, lifting it up, over, and off, and releasing that one. And I'm going to do that across the row, binding off each stitch, being careful not to pull my yarn here too tightly so that the stitches are bound off loosely. If you bind off your stitches too tightly, the edge of your fabric will pucker or gather like so, and we don't want that. And so now I have 1 stitch here and I have my last stitch over here. I need to go ahead and knit that stitch off of the left hand needle. And I'm doing the same thing again, lifting this one up, over, and off. And so now I'm left with just 1 loop on my right needle. I pull my needle up to make that loop a little bit larger. And now I can set my needles down. I'm going to grab my scissors from my handy knit kit here. And I'm going to trim this yarn. I want to leave myself enough room so that I can thread this piece of yarn through my yarn needle and weave in those ends. So I've trimmed my yarn, and now I'm going to just slide it through that loop that was left on my needle and pull tight. Just snug enough. I don't want a big knot here or to tighten any of these other stitches. So now I have 2 tails, so the one that I used when I bound off and the one from when I began when I cast on. And stay tuned for another video and I will show you how you can weave in your yarn tails.